It be making me feel good in my stomach.
Oh man. And we do have Miss Johnson on.
Good evening,
in studio
afternoon,
with us, live
everybody.
with us, man. Miss Johnson, how you doing?
She been holding it down.
I'm holding it down. On my way here, I ran over a cat, so I feel some type of way.
Oh no.
Before we get into your cat story,
I just feel some type of way.
We do have somebody sitting in. I don't know if we're gonna get on today, man. We do got the one and only Joe Lockett himself, man. He over there. What's up, man? Being Joe Lockett, peeping the scene as he doing this thing. But that's crazy you said that.
Hey, hold on, before you say something. You remember the old referee, at Bama Eddie Trent?
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the joke? You talking about with the cat?
Everybody ain't in on that joke.
Wait, what he said with the cat?
So what happened, Reggie? Tell the story. Enlighten us.
He's just a cat killer. That's it.
Oh no! Wait a minute.
So I don't know if he came to you like this, Reg. He came to me one day, and he was like kind of. I don't want to say he was crying. He was acting like he was crying. I'm like, oh Eddie, you good, man? Like, yeah. I killed my cat this morning.
Yeah.
I said, how you kill the cat? He said, I rolled over.
Wait, he rolled over?
Bro. Rolled over.
Man, listen, man. Old man Eddie is probably the funniest person around Bama when it comes to that complex. Like,
oh wow.
Like I've seen him sit there talk Mr. Nick. And you're like, all right, Nick, I pull this flag out. I can break it down. All right. Say it. I'm gonna drop it. Say it. And I'm talking about they go back and forth, man.
Nick would go back and forth with him?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man, listen, bro. Knock on it ain't no knock on wood situation, but I thought old man Eddie was dead on the field. Rolando ran him over. And he was not moving. I was like, oh my God. And so Eddie
McLean?
Yeah, so Eddie had to be about 90 something then. So Eddie got to be 120. Right? But he's been there since Coach Bryant was there. I think he was the first referees that they bought out, Coach Bryant.
Yeah, he was there with Namath.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he done seen it all.
Everything.
Yeah, like he man.
That's just called blessed.
Yeah,
everything.
But yeah, that's a funny cat story.
I read over my
cat. Tell it like it was like yesterday when he made this up. Like some of the funniest that I've ever seen. But speaking of cat, what happened?
I don't think that cat made it though. It's on my mind. I'm scarred for life.
Well, I don't think none of the cats made it around here.
You see that, and I got a cat at home. I'm gonna make sure I keep him in the house.
Oh
yeah, that makes sense now. Yeah, that makes sense.
I actually was driving the speed limit, and it was running across.
Maybe he just maybe you yelled him.
So I called somebody, and somebody said it's either you or the cat, and the cat got 9 lives. I didn't think that was funny.
You know what you called? You or the cat? What you gonna do?
I mean,
when first thing she said, well, it ain't gonna be me. Well,
all right.
Unless you want a Geico commercial with the little squirrels, they be dapping each other. Nah, bro, we ain't doing that.
Aflac, I felt bad.
You be dancing with all the animals.
You ain't shooting.
I'm a lover all the way around, and I just really felt bad.
Hey, like I said, you probably
I'm really scarred.
Yeah, you probably did. He probably going
so
through a lot in that lifetime. Listen, he probably going through a lot.
You think he was that jumping off the building type cat? I mean, is that what you're trying to say?
In the middle of the road.
You say he jumped into it.
Yeah.
So was people dodging him or what?
No, it was just me. I'm the only person that saw it. So I don't know why he picked me. If that's what he wanted to do, why did he pick me? I mean, oh my God. And I looked in my rearview mirror and I just,
was he moving?
No, was he like a chicken with his head cut off? He's twirling around in the road. I was like, oh my God, it just hurt my heart.
He regretted the decision at that point. I thought it was gonna be quick, Lord.
Take me now. Anybody sit up
Yeah,
there
let
with
me
y'all,
see.
man, like,
Thought it was gonna be quick.
you thought it was gonna be quick, huh?
That's what Nebby said.
Oh,
No,
Lord.
man.
Woo.
I guess he was
Play
smoking
too
crack.
much. Well, it sounds like to me he might have been going through some things.
He probably did.
And you're getting him to a new
But why
beginning.
me?
Why not you?
He was dealing with all them kittens. He had that child support with that cat. He had to get a catnip up. He just got clean from the catnip. He can't.
Man,
I'm trying. What happened was, that one was chasing. Chet was chasing him around the tree.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to get away.
That's what it was.
That's it.
I can't get this lady to get me again. I just got free.
No, it was bad. I'll be okay though.
You feel really bad about this.
I do.
Oh.
We on the phone talking. You think I should stop it? Well, I can't stop. I'm gonna be late for the show. What you gonna go scoop it up? What you saying?
I don't know. I don't know to
CPR?
belong to somebody, and I did not. I mean,
Man, that cat outside, cuz.
Oh.
He don't belong to nobody no more.
Yeah, that cat outside.
If you don't remember seeing a collar, man.
I feel bad.
Now he got 8 lives.
Hey,
Oh Lord, here.
I mean,
that's true.
it's possible, right?
He was squirming. He was like, "Oh, I thought I still got something with the tuck." That's
I even
crazy.
said protect that cat.
Who?
My jeweler,
No.
my big bro.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
I know. I tried. I couldn't
The cat
stop.
ain't had bumpers. Your bumper's bigger than the cat. You got an SUV and you got a mini.
Oh my goodness.
He ain't even go boom, 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 boom. He said,
When I leave here, I'm gonna drive back by.
Airbags gonna pop up.
No.
"Oh, it was up. It was coming uphill."
Or it's over for that cat now.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
just feel
Dogs
bad.
feel bad. All dogs go to heaven. Cats are evil.
Cats are evil.
That was somebody saying.
Man, my Garfield listened to the church broadcast. He's straight.
Oh man, you got a Garfield?
Yes,
Like
he looks just like Garfield.
Mm.
And he big and fat too, and greedy.
So you one of them guys that Reggie can't let him let you keep his
Oh
dog. 'Cause his dog
no,
is real
no!
fat.
Garfield hates cats. He loves dogs.
No, I'm saying
Like
when
my
Reggie went back to Houston, his dog was all fat and out of shape.
Garfield would be playing with this Reggie dog. He does not like cats. We tried to bring him one, and he doggone destroyed it.
Reggie, keep your dog away from nephew, man. He ain't gonna do right. He ain't gonna take it for no walk.
None of it.
I got a dog with my Garfield. Chase. He's straight.
He ain't gonna let the dog out. He gonna keep feeding him.
Keep feeding him.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, if Reggie dog big and fat, I'm probably gonna I'm
Boy,
gonna
watch
him
it.
get fatter.
If you got a Garfield, he's that backyard cat.
Oh man, y'all crazy, man. I'm glad that first segment went good about. Did you name the cat?
At least name him. Ain't nobody else tried to.
Did it look like it just like a little alley cat, or is it just?
No, it was a nice cat. Like the fur flew up. I mean,
God, wait a minute. How fast did you go?
I was driving the speed limit.
You hit him and
was
sped up, didn't it?
The
Whoa,
cat was
wow.
running
The
like
fur flew
really
up?
fast from my left side. And when I saw it, I was like, please go, please. Boom, boom, boom. And that was that was it.
Oh, you killed
And
him.
the fur,
Yeah.
and the fur just, that's all I saw. And I looked in my mirror and I was like,
That sounds
oh
like
God.
Right there. Hey, call him Tom.
Oh,
Call him Tom.
my heart was pounding.
You said Tom. Man, Tom used to get messed up on that shit. Bro. Like,
He got messed up.
but Tom never stopped though. Like,
Hey, either that or Sylvester.
yeah, to the end of the show, he was just like, "Bro, you know what? You got it this episode. I'm gonna let you have it.
Hey,
But until next time,
Tom got messed up
Tom
from
had to
the
have a
mice.
thousand lives.
Man, he got messed up from the dog,
Yeah, you were getting beat up by the dog.
other cats.
What about the little cousin of Jerry, the one that came?
Oh
in?
yeah, he got tag teamed by two mouses.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, couldn't fight.
Man, I got a crazy story. I don't know if I told y'all this story. We was at, hey, Reg, I don't know if I ever told you this story, Reg. We was outside of Bryant. Me and my mom was sitting in the car, and it was a cat outside. And guess who go to walking up? That damn Julio go to walking up. And you hear the cat start purring, like hissing, like, and Julio decides to jump at the cat. Man, that cat chased Julio all around.
He said, I ain't scared of no football player.
And so me and my mama sitting there rolling. Like, this man 6'5", 230, running a 4.3 from this damn cat.
The cat probably keeping up too.
Man, the cat was on his tail. Like,
that's crazy.
He come back. Y'all seen that cat? Y'all seen
Cat was from Auburn.
Oh, man.
Hey, the cat was from Auburn. He making the shit out down there.
Right.
Oh,
Taking them out one by one.
They told me get you out for the next game. It's about to be Saturday.
I'm sitting there talking about, Julio, don't run from this cat. I'm rolling down. Don't run from the cat. What you doing?
Man, I don't know now. The claws be hurt.
I'm talking about those little things started his like doing his little arm and stuff, and then Julio took that cat started charging. Julio took off.
Shout out to Tony Baker. He was giving him the skibbity faps.
Well, y'all crazy, man. Listen.
Skibbity pap.
Oh my God, bro. I'm not fooling with y'all, man. Hey, listen, we gotta take a break, man. Listen, we'll be right back, man, with the Ropes with TR3.
Inspired by quality ingredients and excellent service, Edgar's Bakery has been a staple of Alabamian celebrations since 1998. What started as a small neighborhood bakery, founded by Terry and Dottie Smith in Birmingham, has expanded to 10 locations throughout Alabama. Edgar's Bakery offers hot, delicious breakfast and lunch options, in addition to grab-and-go deli items. They offer a wide range of pastries and desserts, including cookies, bars, brownies, cakes, cupcakes, and much more, made entirely from scratch, using fresh, natural ingredients. Shop for gifts and merchandise in-store, including everyday and seasonal home decor items. Edgar's has something for everyone. They also offer catering, shipping, and delivery options. Visit their website today at edgarsbakery.com or stop by a location near you.
Walk On Sports Bistro puts everything they've got into bringing you game day with a taste of Louisiana. Dig into their mouth-watering, made-from-scratch Louisiana dishes or fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads, all in front of 70-plus TVs with more than 40 beers on tap. Watching at home, Walk-Ons is available to go. Order online or through the Walk-Ons mobile app. Visit Walk-Ons in Tuscaloosa, Hoover, Montgomery, and Mobile. Walk On Sports Bistro, more than a restaurant.
Excuse me, do you know how long halftime is for a Crimson Tide football game?
15 minutes? 12 minutes?
18 minutes? I'm pretty sure 12 minutes.
Actually, halftime at Alabama lasts 20 minutes. Any idea how long it takes to complete a mortgage application?
An hour and a half.
Probably like 3 hours at least. It takes a couple days.
I'm going to go with 45 minutes.
Actually, at Assurance Financial, you can apply for a mortgage in less time than halftime. Find out more by visiting them at assuranceMortgage.com. That's assuranceMortgage.com.
Equal housing opportunity, NMLS 70876.
Call Chase Brooks at 205-612-4046.
Tax time is just around the corner. It would be a great time to purchase your new home. Capco Builders is a company who has been building manufactured homes for the last 20 years. If you are in the state of Alabama, go by and see one of our local retailers today. J&J Homes in Coleman, Repo Land in Albertville, Oxford Housing in Oxford, Freedom Homes in Jasper, Miller Homes in Opelika, Discount Home Sales in Enterprise, Spartan in Summerdale, Daystar in Sylacauga and Clanton, and always remember, Capco Builders, where quality comes first.
Be there as your champion Stallions defend their title. Get your tickets now for this weekend's home game.
We can't wait to have you for the USFL.
Seats start at $10, so bring the whole family for kickoff at Protective Stadium as Coach Skip Holtz and the Stallions are running it back in Birmingham.
Doesn't get much more exciting than that.
Don't miss out on the hottest ticket in town.
Touchdown, Birmingham.
Buy your Stallions tickets today at theusfl.com.
Hi, Birmingham. This is Trent Richardson. We need your help. Join us Thursday, June 22nd from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Florentine for a night filled with inspiration, fun, food, drinks, live music, and a silent auction. All the support, Hire Heroes USA. Every dollar will go to connecting the military community, service members, military spouses, and veterans with American businesses to create an economic opportunity in a strong, diversified workforce. You can pick up tickets or donate at www.uncentive.com/salute. That is www.uncentive.com/salute. Let's rally together and show our veterans we got their back. Please join us in saluting our heroes. We owe them more than gratitude. We owe action. See you there. And always remember, roll tide. Welcome back to the Ropes with TR3. We were just talking offline, man, about, and Reggie, I know you got something to say about this too, about this, the Skip and Shannon situation. Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp has got a buyout to leave the show, and they were saying that he's supposed to be going to remain on the show until after the finals.
Yep.
Which I think that is huge of him.
So, Trent, can I ask one question before y'all go any further?
Mm-hmm.
What does a buyout mean?
A buyout is like if we're under contract, just like say if we're on a contract with the radio station, if you don't want to be in that contract, like you got to pay the remaining of or a certain number to get out that contract.
So Shannon Sharp basically bought his way out the rest of the way out of his contract.
Shannon Sharp ain't do that.
Yeah,
they bought him out.
Say it again now.
Shannon Sharp didn't buy his way out. They bought him out so he'd get out.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know. I didn't read all into it. Well, I mean, but it's still it's still a buyout. It's kind of like.
I was just saying for the listeners who didn't know.
Yeah, for the listeners who didn't know. I mean, it's kind of like how Auburn, with their coaches, their head coaches, I guess. Right, Reg? I guess.
Yeah, with Gus.
With Gus, with Malzahn.
He looked out for Gus.
And other college coaches.
I mean,
yeah, other college coaches.
All right, that's all. Let's just set the record straight.
I'm just
y'all doing a lot though.
You got real tight about that.
She did.
I'm just.
That's the first thing you go to.
I mean, that's
pick
the
somebody
only place
else.
I know right now that get rid of their coaches after one
y'all
year.
got like a lot of examples.
Hey.
I mean, you got y'all own.
Give me my candy back.
Y'all got child support out there for real. Like,
you think about Wayne child support.
You too.
I'm gonna roll down.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you.
Man, what's wrong with this man, Red? Man, I ain't doing today, man. What's going on?
I was quiet. I just ate about
But was you surprised about this, Reggie? About Shannon Sharp leaving the show?
Personally, I don't care. I ain't gonna lie to you. Clearly, something in that relationship that was tarnished. But I'm gonna tell you this now, though. Skip Bayless wouldn't have talked to me the way he talked about Shannon Sharp and Tom Brady in that situation they had. Like, you ain't do nothing besides talk your way into something. Like, I physically put in work, became one of the 1%, less than 1%, and you talking down on me like I'm a bum. Like, I'll kick your ass. Talking about, and you always posting them weak ass pictures talking about you can't lose in them in your Jordans. Man, stop posting them Team J's and them big ass. And then when he posts, it be tied all the way up. Man, get your corny ass on.
And double laced up too.
Right, damn cornball.
Posting that little bitty chain too, huh?
Right,
and
then like I don't get it. Like I don't see how people work with him. Clearly, you keep losing people. But I saw something. I can't think of this guy's name, but he played in the league. If I can find it, I'm gonna send it to Smitty. But he was like, it was cool at first when Shannon got on there because Skip Bayless was bigger than him. But then as soon as Shannon started to become bigger than him, then he had his podcast with Shay Shay, and then some things started to get rattled at the top. So they had to get him up out of there because he's still getting paid more than Shannon, but Shannon's more popular than him. And that's Skip's show. And it wasn't going right. So what you do? You got to get a mug up out of there. Who's bigger than the person that's making more than him on the show, right?
Facts. Keep going.
That makes sense to me in the way he broke it down. So Shay Shay had to get the hell on. So I think that's one reason why they bought him out, because he was getting too bigger than the man that's making the most on the show, and it's really his show.
Would that allow him to stand on his own though?
Who, Shannon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if he's that big, where is he going now?
He can't go anywhere, man. I think because he got non-compete.
He got
I know Whatchcom just put out something. Stephen A was saying that, hey, if you want to come on to ESPN, I've already talked to my guys and I'm about that.
Yo,
like saying that he want to join First Take. Like
Stephen A and Shannon, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Won't nobody get a word in?
No. I think him
and Shannon should be together.
Yeah, I don't think they.
They need that.
I don't think they should be together.
Way too much.
For real?
Nah,
that's too much different for the chip right
I would love to see that.
I'm with you, Reggie.
Like once in a while, once in a while, I don't know about it every day. But I will say Shannon would set Stephen A straight about a lot of
things. And that's
man, because I can see it now. Him, JJ Redick, and Skip.
Bro.
JJ Redick, bro. I think JJ Redick is perfect for Stephen A.
Yes.
Perfect. Because he hold everybody accountable.
Yeah.
Everybody. I love when he on.
And he makes sense though. I mean, at the end of the day, like y'all don't make sense. Y'all, first of all, y'all are just reporters, and not saying that reporters is not big, but you like that's like me saying that you don't know how to be a reporter, or you can't. You don't know how to do an interview. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't sit up there and bash you for something you've been doing for years. You've been doing it at a high level, and so you sit up here and telling me I ain't put in the work, or I ain't did this and that, or this guy is not. He's not a good player because he missed the last shot, or he's not a good player because he didn't make that throw. Like, bro, like it's night in, night day. These folks come in and put in work, and it's just like, bro, come on, you don't know a half or a fourth of what this kid has been through to get there.
Yeah, JJ, he combats the narrative that they try to make, because sports stations and shows like that, they're very narrative based, and what gets most folks entertained and clicks. We got to build a narrative, especially if it's not one there, or if it's already looking like a certain type of way. JJ will combat that because he know him, and he been part of the systems.
Yeah, and he can talk with the best too.
Yeah,
that's what I like about JJ.
He know what he be talking about.
I mean, JJ said something about that John Morant situation. He was just like, bro, how do y'all, sit there and choose these, politics and. They still sending out gift cards, Christmas cards of, him and his whole family having guns in their hand and stuff. But y'all want to say something about John Morant, which and it makes a lot of sense. Like, but these are not, we're a different standard. I get it, but you can't. He didn't do anything illegal at the same time. So, like I said, JJ talked with the best on, man. I wish Shannon the best of luck, and I know that he's going to do what he got to do to have the number one, top 5, top 3 shows in America.
Oh yeah, Club Shay Shay ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, Club Shay Shay definitely is not going nowhere. But I'm talking about with him on a network, which he really don't need it. Yeah, I think they definitely give him a little bit of deal. Yeah, I think it'd definitely be at ESPN, but I wonder who would he team up with, or who's going to be his partner? Like who's going to be that guy that could fit Because Shannon can talk with the best on, man.
He can.
And they're not gonna send him through the car wash because he already established. So
Yeah.
And do you have to put him with a personality that he won't clash with, or one that he could?
I think you
he
give
would
him
be good with JJ.
Yeah, I think he'll be good with JJ. But I think you give him 2 guys instead of 1 now.
Like how it is with Max and JJ Will and Keyshawn.
Yeah, I think you give him 2. So that you do have that guy you clash with. You do have that guy that, okay, I get what you're saying. Like me and Reg don't agree all the time, but we be talking around each other, but we talk about some of the similar things in the experiences that we have been through. You get what I'm saying? Like we can go back and forth. Like I don't agree with that. You don't agree with this. He gonna slap the table. I'm gonna slap the table. But afterwards, it's done. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't feel no type of way about it, and we both know our experiences, through the subject that we're talking about. Like if you never had that experience, not saying that you can't talk about it, but bro, like you can't go all in on something that you don't even know, you don't have a clue. Like I was just saying something about, about the buyout. I didn't know the full story, but he asked me what was the buyout. So I can tell you what a buyout is from what I know, but I can't tell you about their story with Shannon Sharp and FS1 with their situation. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. And so, man, I don't know, man. I don't know who can team up with him and who would be the best fit. But I would like to see Stephen A. Sometime. I want to say all the time because I can't take Stephen A. and
now.
Listen, I like Stephen A. on certain stuff, right? But I can't see Stephen A. and Michael Irvin every day.
Oh my God!
Well, nobody asked me. My take is they are annoying with their voices. They're loud. They talk fast, and nobody's listening to nothing. Okay, that was it.
If you take that's the entertaining part.
That is, I do agree.
That's why it's called entertainment. Right?
I do
They're
agree.
giving their opinion, and the world is going to repeat what they say. It's entertainment.
Because we never know. They might see him with Doggy.
That'll be horrible. That'll be horrible. Him and JJ would be really good to go.
I can see it.
And Stephen A. was smart not to kick JJ off the show when he has topped him a couple of times. He was smart because I thought he was going to let not let JJ come back.
And listen, I wouldn't say Stephen A., but I'm going back to the Skip and Shannon. Like Reggie just said, bro, like Shannon has taken a lot. Like that man cut him off in the middle of his monologue for the beginning of the show. And when he came back from needing a day, because you made a stupid comment about a kid who just lost his life on the field twice. And for you to say that nobody in the building had a problem about what you tweeted, that's a lie. And somebody else on another show sat there and said that was a lie. And for you to not let me speak, when Reggie's talking, I let him speak. We might cut each other, but we might be like, bro, I ain't mean to cut you off. Or we just going at it, but we're not going to disrespect each other. That's what we're not going to do. And you got to know your role, like, bro, like, listen, it's okay for somebody to let me release what I need to say. Let me say what I need to say, and we can get past this. You can say what you want to say. Everybody got their own opinion.
That's true.
Like, simple as that. Like, and one thing about Shannon, man, he know how to work with people. Now, them guys might not hang out after and buy Mountain Dew after the show, but they on the show, it look like they cool. They buy Mountain Dew and yeah, he's very professional.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, that situation, I don't even know how it got me tight watching it because I was like, yo, this is a Hall of Famer, one of the best tight ends to do it.
Ever do it.
And you coming at him like that over a position he can't even play.
Man, I think it was more personal, bro.
Yeah, like you can't tell me that one personal, bro.
I mean, about him being the best of all time. Personally, Tom is great, but he's not the best talented wise quarterback to ever play the game. Aaron Rodgers is more talented than him. Patrick Mahomes is more talented than him. Jalen Hurts is more talented than him. Tom Brady's will to win what made him great. But he doesn't have the talent. His work ethic and his will got him to where he is. We have to say talent got him there because he's not even the best quarterback. Anybody who knows football or played the game will tell you that it's folks like him that be meat riding all the time that's gonna say that. But who actually played the game and played against Tom knows Tom is not the best as far as ability and skill at the play position, but his will to win, him being smart, him knowing everything, him putting guys in position to win, that's what makes him the greatest at what he does. But they also forget the defenses they had now was always 1 or 2 in the league. Now, let's not get that twisted. They put all that on Tom, which is cool, but they forget who was that damn playing defensive tackle, playing linebacker, Teddy Bruce, all them guys. How long? Come on now. He had some Hall of Fame guys playing on that defense. And I love Tom. Tom, one of my favorite players. Nobody can tell me nothing. I picked him off. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Say what you want to say about me. But they forget about the defense that the New England Patriots had, bro. Come on. They have Vince Wilfork at that the nose tackle, getting interceptions.
Vince was a problem.
Come on now. People don't know the game. Guys like Skip don't know. They just don't talk and bash guys because of what Tom did. Yeah, he done came back and made some late game. Cool. But they also forget who was playing defense and getting him the ball back, man. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, man. But like you said, bro, it was personal, and it didn't have to go that far. But you can sit up and say this guy was better than me and all this. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like, that's what we're doing for real. Then when he have a situation like he had with the Grizzlies, he get on the show and apologize to his teammate, which was Skip, because he said he felt like he embarrassed the whole show. He embarrassed himself. He embarrassed his
accountability.
His guy that that does his designer, all that. He apologized to all them folks. But when something goes on with you, it's not the same. And it's not the same. Like, you're not doing that. Like, now you sitting up there trying not to talk about it. But if it's Skip got to talk about it. I mean, if it's Shannon, he got to talk about it. Like, come on, man. Like, the accountability of being accountable of your own faults got to be clear. Period. If not, bro, you're not. And he's been very successful. He's done live his life off of the Michael Jordan era, the bashing LeBron, the claim of fame of Tom Brady.
He rolled
Yankees.
all 3 of them, all 4.
Yeah,
forgot about the Yankees.
Yeah, like he's lived his life off that, and he's made a great career with that, right? But when you're talking about being accountable of what you haven't done, what you should have done, what you didn't do, like that's not in his forte. Like that don't account to him. But it do to everybody else though. And it's not bad talking skill. That's not what we're doing. We're sitting there looking at like, bro, you got flaws too. Like, everybody's flawed, bro. Like, Shannon get on the show, he messed up and cussed. Like, damn, Skip, you got me out here cussing. I ain't even, And they went past that. Like, hey,
now hold up, Skip.
It happens.
Hold up, Skip.
He said, what he said, Skip, why would I want some chocolate if I got macaroni? Why the fuck would I want? Oh, my bad. I mean, but that's
Shannon got you cussing.
Now hold up, now Skip.
But man, I seen it happening. I'm surprised it didn't happen faster than it did, and I applaud because I couldn't look at the show the same.
Yeah. Oh yeah. After
the young guy which is one of Reggie's good friends, passed on the field, and he didn't let Shannon Sharp say his monologue. Like I couldn't even watch the show after that. I might have watched it one time to see how was it going to go when Skip got back, when Shannon got back, and when I seen that, I lost. Yeah, I lost. Like I lost
respect for Skip.
Yeah,
I did.
I earned respect for Shannon, but it was just like, bro, like I don't know how you doing it, Shannon.
After that Tom Brady incident, I was tapped out.
Yeah, I don't even know how you doing it, and it might be rubbing off. I ain't gonna say it's rubbing off on him, but it's giving him bad energy, so he can't perform like he wants to.
Yeah,
he can't be the guy because he know when he got walk up in the field like, man, I gotta go up here. Now it's work for him instead of it's being fun and being entertaining for him and being able to talk with the best. Like I gotta go in here and just get my job done.
Yeah. And he like very professional.
Yeah, very professional.
So I got a question. I got two questions. I'm sitting here listening. I don't know.
I'm not listening
either way.
Okay, I'm not gonna cut you off.
I'm sorry.
But we gotta take a break.
Oh, well, I do got two questions to come back.
When you come back, Ms. Johnson got a question for us. Listen, we'll be right back with the Ropes with TR3.
92.5 WYDE FM Cordova, 1260 AM WYDE, 93.7 WDJC FM HD3 Birmingham, and 95.3 W237 EK Birmingham.
Inspired by quality ingredients and excellent service, Edgar's Bakery has been a staple of Alabamian celebrations since 1998. What started as a small neighborhood bakery, founded by Terry and Dottie Smith in Birmingham, has expanded to 10 locations throughout Alabama. Edgar's Bakery offers hot, delicious breakfast and lunch options, in addition to grab-and-go deli items. They offer a wide range of pastries and desserts, including cookies, bars, brownies, cakes, cupcakes, and much more, made entirely from scratch, using fresh, natural ingredients. Shop for gifts and merchandise in-store, including everyday and seasonal home decor items. Edgar's has something for everyone. They also offer catering, shipping, and delivery options. Visit their website today at edgarsbakery.com or stop by a location near you.
Walk On Sports Bistro puts everything they've got into bringing you game day with a taste of Louisiana. Dig into their mouth-watering, made-from-scratch Louisiana dishes or fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads, all in front of 70-plus TVs with more than 40 beers on tap. Watching at home, Walk-Ons is available to go. Order online or through the Walk-Ons mobile app. Visit Walk-Ons in Tuscaloosa, Hoover, Montgomery, and Mobile. Walk-On Sports Bistro, more than a restaurant.
Excuse me, do you know how long halftime is for a Crimson Tide football game?
15 minutes?
12 minutes?
18 minutes? I'm pretty sure 12 minutes.
Actually, halftime at Alabama lasts 20 minutes. Any idea how long it takes to complete a mortgage application?
An hour and a half.
Probably like 3 hours at least.
It takes a couple days.
I'm going to go with 45 minutes.
Actually, at Assurance Financial, you can apply for a mortgage in less time than halftime. Find out more by visiting them at AssuranceMortgage.com. That's AssuranceMortgage.com.
Equal housing opportunity, NMLS 70876.
Call Chase Brooks at 205-612-4046.
Tax time is just around the corner. It would be a great time to purchase your new home. Capco Builders is a company who has been building manufactured homes for the last 20 years. If you are in the state of Alabama, go by and see one of our local retailers today. J&J Homes in Coleman, Repo Land in Albertville, Oxford Housing in Oxford, Freedom Homes in Jasper, Miller Homes in Opelika, Discount Home Sales in Enterprise, Spartan in Summerdale, Daystar in Sylacauga and Clanton, and always remember, Capco Builders, where quality comes first.
Be there as your champion Stallions defend their title. Get your tickets now for this weekend's home game.
We can't wait to have you for the USFL.
Seats start at $10, so bring the whole family for kickoff at Protective Stadium as Coach Skip Holtz and the Stallions are running it back in Birmingham.
Doesn't get much more exciting than that.
Don't miss out on the hottest ticket in town.
Touchdown, Birmingham!
Buy your Stallions tickets today at theusfl.com.
The Ropes with TR3. Two-time national champion, three-time All-American, 2011 SEC Offensive Player of the Year, Heisman finalist, and Alabama's first Doak Walker Award winner with 49 touchdowns and 4,590 yards. Third pick of the 2012 NFL Draft to the Cleveland Browns. Also doing a stint with the Indianapolis Colts. Trent Richardson can do it all under the brightest lights, uniting legends of the game to show you the ropes. Train your body and mind with former Alabama wide receiver, 2009 national champion, Coach Mike McCoy. Develop a championship mentality with two-time national champion, 2015 SEC Player of the Year, Super Bowl winner with the Chiefs, Reggie Ragland. Featuring King of the Stage, comedian legend Jermaine Funny Mane Johnson, and 1992 national champion Antonio Langham. You are your way out. Live from AVX Studios in downtown Birmingham, The Ropes with TR3.
Someone else instead of this Friday.
Growing up.
Yeah, growing up, getting old.
That's what's up.
Then today she asked me because her friend come over there. Oh, hell no. Wait a minute.
What kind of friend?
Some dude.
Oh, no. No. We got to do the bad boy.
Yeah, listen.
We got to do the bad boy thing when they come over.
And he's a football player. I done had to call the coach and all those.
Wait, you called the coach?
Yeah, man.
Before the
He did
parents?
the bad boys thing. Yeah, do the coach. Yeah, call coach.
I had to ask who. I had to do this. I got to look at. You got to show me the resume.
You better be. Hey, your clothes better not be clean, boy. You better not be holding that towel, that water, boy.
Man, you're so crazy. Yeah, but yeah, man, I'm proud of her, man. Very smart girl, man. And we have kind of grew up with each other. And I've learned over the years that I had to be more sensitive. I had to listen more. I had to, do stuff that was out of the ordinary for my parents. And when I say my parents, my mom and my grandma. That's all I had. I had uncles and stuff too, but they weren't in the house with me every day. But being a father that's raising 4 kids and 2 out of the 4 are the oldest girls, like I had to learn different and I had to learn early. So with her getting her first job, bro, that's like a big accomplishment for me. Like that's,
You know what I noticed with most like dudes or just I mean, people in general, when they have a kid of the opposite sex, it changed you different. Because I was the first one for my dad, but when he had his first daughter, I noticed the difference. I like, oh, me and my little brother cool, but my little sister, she different.
It's funny you said that because Mike's seeing it now. Like Coach Mike, and he just had a little girl, and he was just like, bro, like that little girl. I don't have my little boy, but that little girl, man, she changing me. Like, I will always tell him like, this is why I do certain stuff, and how it changed me and all this other stuff, because like I can't imagine right now TJ and Toa at 16 and 14. You know what I'm saying? Like going on recruiting visits and stuff like that, and then
it's gonna be happening.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. And me having them early, like I probably would have been out there doing something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like because I'm still be me, because I'm trying to raise him to be, quote unquote, a man and me and all this other stuff. Like I'm still probably gonna be out there head first. I don't know. It didn't happen like that, so I don't know. But to have a little girl and to have her first, like I had to start thinking different, like feelings and what would happen if this was to happen to my daughter. Like, I ain't saying I've been a saint and I've done a lot wrong, but it could have been a lot more that I know I would have did wrong. Like a lot more, but yeah, like you said, that opposite. But for fathers, that daughter having that little girl, man, it's different. It's different, bro.
And I want you to be careful, because that's when they start to learn to play on that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, they definitely do.
I'm gonna let my daddy know.
So I think I felt the same, because I had my daughter first as well. And when I had my son, being a mother, I gave the most whoopings to that little boy because I was afraid he was going to hurt himself. But he was just being, I guess, what y'all call a boy. But I think as a female, we're the nurturers. And I guess fathers would overprotect, with their daughters. But as a mom of a young man, it is a different type of experience and love and support. The girls, you can dress from hair bows to the Pampers. They look immaculate. Boys are easy. Here goes short, here goes shirt. Go.
I'm glad you know that.
Super.
But I had to keep my girls together.
Girls are slick.
Daddy, I can't be wearing
Definitely.
Dad, I want to get my fingernail paint.
Man, listen, man. My girls play basketball, and so they've been on me about getting their nails done because they ain't in basketball season. And I send them with somebody else to go get their nails done. They come back with the nails this damn long. I'm like, come on, bro. Like come on, man.
They be clicking and clacking with it.
Yeah, come on, man.
They're still girls.
They gotta get the girl side out.
Just like I sent them to Target. They spent $365 at Target. Come on, man. You told me you were getting some
we're going for juice.
Stuff, and y'all really got more than female. Y'all got the woman male stuff. y'all just went for the woman male. Yeah. Come on, man. But man, you learn to love them, and you learn to love differently and unconditionally in a hard way. Because they're gonna, like I was telling somebody else, they're like, man, you know how you raise your daughter? And we might have been somebody that's on the show. Like, yeah, I know how I raised in my household, but outside of it, you never know what she gonna do. Because I know I've done a lot that I know my mom wouldn't approve of.
Now that you said that, both of y'all being parents and having the other sex for your kid, because I noticed it with my parent, but I want to see if y'all have it too.
Okay, shoot.
My mom says that when I leave, or if I'm not around, or you know what I mean, or whatever it is, she just get this anxiety from nowhere.
Yes.
When it comes to me.
Yeah.
Now my dad, not to say he don't worry about me, he like, you all right. I know, you cool. Yeah, you my son. You got the East Lake in you. Hey, you good. So I was like, all right. But when it's my dad and I'm around him and my daughter and his daughter, my little sister is out. All right, what she need? She straight? I need drive up. Put baby girl on the phone. And it's like, do you get that anxiety for the different sex than you do for the other ones?
For me, I definitely get it for my girls. Like even like my daughter, she's driving now. Like she got a license and everything. It still scares me when I'm not in the car with her. It scares me when she's going to get her little brother for practice. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to know what's going on. But definitely when she's, at a friend's house or, she's not around me, like it hits me instantly. Like, dang, like, did she do this and that? Or did she even know what she got on? Do I know what she got on? Like, does she know her exits? Like this when we're talking about the spring break thing. Like, I have I prepared there enough for this? Like
you was on the edge then.
Yeah, like have I did what I supposed to been doing? Because you see a lot of different situations, especially when it comes to young girls. Especially if people think that she older than what she is. Like somebody asked me, came up to the school. Somebody asked me, said, "Is that your girlfriend?"
Right. Sure did.
Oh, that'd be making me feel so weird.
Sure did.
When I'm with my mama.
And it was just like,
I'd be like, don't we look the same? Chill out.
And it was just like, man, like these folks really, they trying to say, I look young, or I mean, I know black don't crack, but
hey, I guess you look young.
But man, like you get situations like that, man. And I've heard from one of my partners, and we was at a little league game, and somebody had asked who my daughter was, and they're like, "Hey, man, hold on, that's a little girl." And this was a couple of years ago. She was younger than what she is now.
Oh wow!
And it was a grown man, like. But like stuff like that, bro. Mode, yeah, like stuff like that. And he corrected me. He didn't even tell. Like I just learned about this a couple months ago. And this was happening when TJ had to be 5 or 6. So I'm saying this is years ago. TJ's now 10, going on 11. And so like, bro, I didn't say nothing because I ain't, I knew how you gonna get, and like, bro, that was a place for me to be like, bro, nah, we ain't. That's a little girl. We not even talking about that.
So there are two things I want to address. Something Trent said. If you don't know his daughter and you were to look at her for the first time, her build, it will put you in that mind frame. She's
so she
beautiful.
Like her daddy.
She's absolutely gorgeous. She has a lot of hair. Like all his kids are handsome for the boys, and the girls are absolutely gorgeous. So I can actually see how. But then it also creates anxiety in parents.
I could think of
and she's just as innocent. She's 16, correct? Just as innocent, carefree world, and for someone to approach her in that manner, I think as parents, to hear that, it now makes you think, okay, now, did I prepare my child for? Because you can't hold them back. They're going to grow up, right? Some of the things that we end up doing as well is start monitoring what they're wearing. How much makeup you're wearing, that kind of stuff, because of those kind of comments or things like that. So that's my take on that. But for me and my anxiety, I know, I'm not going to lie. I think I was hard on my son because that's my only one. He is the middle child. So that's a strike against him too, I think.
Godly. You point out.
And I love you, son. But with my daughters, I feel like they can think for themselves. And that's how I try to learn my kids, to see what you can do in difficult situations without mama having to tell you. And I think that kind of creates either anxiety that they're not ready for the world because they make their own decisions, or when you are faced with conflict, because what I do now in the school system, I try to tell the kids, you are not conflict free. Life is full of conflict, whether it's on the job, whether it's somebody bringing your food and something you don't like, there's always conflict, right? So teaching our kids how to make those decisions. So I create anxiety because I need to know that my children can make the right decision when conflict arises, because it's coming. And I think I did become a little more anxious because of my son. He's the only one.
So anxious.
So I don't know if that answered your question.
So I want to come in on that because we got to take a break. I want to come in on that again because you said something that was key with the question that you asked us, nephew. So listen, we'll be right back, man, with the Ropes with TR3.
And your friends, they all gon' call and slap you on the back and say,
Live from downtown Birmingham, The Ropes with TR3.
Inspired by quality ingredients and excellent service, Edgar's Bakery has been a staple of Alabamian celebrations since 1998. What started as a small neighborhood bakery, founded by Terry and Dottie Smith in Birmingham, has expanded to 10 locations throughout Alabama. Edgar's Bakery offers hot, delicious breakfast and lunch options, in addition to grab-and-go deli items. They offer a wide range of pastries and desserts, including cookies, bars, brownies, cakes, cupcakes, and much more, made entirely from scratch, using fresh, natural ingredients. Shop for gifts and merchandise in-store, including everyday and seasonal home decor items. Edgar's has something for everyone. They also offer catering, shipping, and delivery options. Visit their website today at edgarsbakery.com or stop by a location near you.
Walk On Sports Bistro puts everything they've got into bringing you game day with a taste of Louisiana. Dig into their mouth-watering, made-from-scratch Louisiana dishes or fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads, all in front of 70-plus TVs with more than 40 beers on tap. Watching at home, Walk-Ons is available to go. Order online or through the Walk-Ons mobile app. Visit Walk-Ons in Tuscaloosa, Hoover, Montgomery, and Mobile. Walk-On Sports Bistro, more than a restaurant.
Excuse me, do you know how long halftime is for a Crimson Tide football game?
15 minutes? 12 minutes?
18 minutes? I'm pretty sure 12 minutes.
Actually, halftime at Alabama lasts 20 minutes. Any idea how long it takes to complete a mortgage application?
An hour and a half.
Probably like 3 hours at least.
It takes a couple days.
I'm going to go with 45 minutes.
Actually, at Assurance Financial, you can apply for a mortgage in less time than halftime. Find out more by visiting them at AssuranceMortgage.com. That's AssuranceMortgage.com.
Equal housing opportunity, NMLS 70876.
Call Chase Brooks at 205-612-4046.
Tax time is just around the corner. It would be a great time to purchase your new home. Capco Builders is a company who has been building manufactured homes for the last 20 years. If you are in the state of Alabama, go by and see one of our local retailers today. J&J Homes in Coleman, Repo Land in Albertville, Oxford Housing in Oxford, Freedom Homes in Jasper, Miller Homes in Opelika, Discount Home Sales in Enterprise, Spartan in Summerdale, Daystar in Sylacauga and Clanton, and always remember, Capco Builders, where quality comes first.
Be there as your champion Stallions defend their title. Get your tickets now for this weekend's home game.
We can't wait to have you for the USFL.
Seats start at $10, so bring the whole family for kickoff at Protective Stadium as Coach Skip Holtz and the Stallions are running it back in Birmingham.
Doesn't get much more exciting than that.
Don't miss out on the hottest ticket in town.
Touchdown, Birmingham.
Buy your Stallions tickets today at theusfl.com.
Hi, Birmingham. This is Trent Richardson. We need your help. Join us Thursday, June 22nd from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Florentine for a night filled with inspiration, fun, food, drinks, live music, and a solid auction. All the support, Hire Heroes USA. Every dollar will go to connecting the military community, service members, military spouses, and veterans with American businesses to create an economic opportunity in a strong, diversified workforce. You can pick up tickets or donate at www.uncentive.com/salute. That is www.uncentive.com/salute. Let's rally together and show our veterans we got their back. Please join us in saluting our heroes. We owe them more than gratitude. We owe action. See you there. And always remember, roll tide. Welcome back to the Ropes with TR3. Nephew, before we left off, you had a question. I just got done there. I'm trying to remember what I had to say. I'm a dad. I do dad stuff. I forget. I do dad jokes.
That's just not dad. That's age too.
I send dad videos to Instagram. That's what I do.
You stay doing that. You stay doing that.
One day y'all gonna get tired of me. Like, bro, just stop sending me videos. It's not that funny, but it really be funny.
It really do. It really
y'all
do.
ain't got
be
no
funny.
sense of humor if y'all can laugh at what I seen y'all.
I like dark humor anyway, so it's like
Here go one for
it's
you.
the best. It's the best.
Read that one out.
But wait. You said read it out.
Dark humor.
If you in a relationship, one of y'all better have good credit. That's why it's called significant other. Sign if I can't. Wow. That's crazy.
It makes sense though. You play too much now. It makes sense. It makes
Sign
sense.
if I can't.
Significant.
Significant.
That makes sense, Amir.
It make a lot of sense. Get out your feelings.
It makes plenty of sense. Like,
You still thinking about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's having a dad moment.
No, I'm trying to think about what we were just talking about.
Oh, we was talking about as far as with kids and how anxiety and stuff works with you guys when it comes to
And I said something that
sons and daughters and sons.
making decisions, conflicts. Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I left off.
About how your daughter was older looking and we try to monitor what she wears, makeup. That's not helping.
Hey, we went to break after that.
Yeah.
Did mention as a mom, my son, I do feel like I treat him a little different.
Oh, well, to go back on what you were saying about
we found it.
Yeah, there we go. We got
He's back.
Oh, listen.
Go ahead before you forget it.
Yeah. Let me go and get this out.
Mm.
Cause y'all working. But for me, I mean, because what you were saying, like you feel like your girl's thankful for herself.
Right.
And because that's a symbol of you with the same sex, with the same that's you
Correct.
all over. So you don't have to double take all the time behind that.
At least I hope, but yes.
That you hope. You know, for me, with my boys, I can say I feel like they're gonna be okay. And I've let them show me moments and to know that okay, they don't need me to guide them on this. They get it. Like even when we working out, like TJ to do extra reps. Like for Tor to sit there and say, I'm gonna be the better Richardson. Like to see that.
They told you that?
Yeah.
Oh man, that made me cheese, man.
Yeah, to see him talk, mess to his brother. Like his brother is pretty big in little league sports. And to say that I'm gonna be better than you. And for TJ to be like I'm gonna keep teaching you, to handle stuff like that. And so with my boy, the example I give for TJ, right? I knew he was gonna be okay. It was a couple of years ago, we went down to Miami. And we was losing the game. And it's a team that we had already beat. And somehow TJ put the team on the back of his shoulders. I've seen him do this before, but I've never seen him do it at this level, this talent, this amount of pressure that he had on him. Because I think we was down like maybe 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, whatever it was. We were down a lot, and it got real bad, real ugly on the coaches because we wasn't doing what we were supposed to do as a coaching staff, right? Everybody went out the night before. They didn't even bring the wristbands to the doggone field. They left them on the bus. I had to pull everybody to the side. I had to get on their tail and all this other stuff. But I seen my son look at me, and he seen me talking, to the coaches, and he got his team together. I don't know what he said to him, but he went out the first touchdown he scored. He's supposed to be passing it. Dude went open. He kept it, took off. Then got back on defense, made a tackle, made somebody fumble. Like, he just took over. And it was a situation where the game was real close. And we was on defense. And they were saying that TJ got a nosebleed. So I'm thinking, like, he got scratched in the nose or scratched, on his face somewhere, or like, it ain't that bad. So he's still on the field. When they pulled him off the field, his whole face was bloody the next play. And I looked at coach, and he looked at me, and I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to, like, coach was taking off his shirt, like, to wipe TJ face into, but I'm thinking in my head, like, oh, shit, like, my baby, excuse my language. Like, it hit me like, then he got mad at me for pulling him out the game. Then he got really mad for being out.
Heart, boy.
And he got really mad for being out 2 plays. Like, I'm good. Like, and this is 8-year-old TJ. Like, leave me alone. I'm good.
You see, he's so laid back.
Like, that situation, like he get it. Like, and then when they do lose a game, they didn't lose that game.
No, he wasn't gonna make that. No. I lost too much blood and sweat.
It is.
That's right.
Yeah. But they lost the game down there at the Nationals. He was crying. And he was crying so hard because and I'm like, dog, boy, like, that meant a lot to him. Like, it meant so much to him, and he put all he can into that game.
He left it all out there.
He left it all out there. He said all his teammates coming around him, like, trying to cheer him up and hugging on him. But the first thing I seen was my kids gathered around him. Like, they gathered around him and they gave him love. And the first person that came up to him was my baby boy. And like, TJ, it's all right. Like, you did what you can do. Like, this is at this time, Toy got to be 5, 6, something like that. Like,
yeah, they can be some little monsters.
When you see my girls come in, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, I know my boy's gonna be okay. But I could say something to my youngest son, and it'd be like me talking straight to a mirror, and I could say whatever to him, but I can't say that all that to my oldest son. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too different. Like, my youngest son, it's just me. My oldest son, I'm a teddy bear. He's a teddy bear, you know what I mean, for me, like, but my girls, like, man, listen, my girls leave the house, bro, like, I'm worried. Like, I'm worried, like, all the time.
Good Lord.
And it's crazy, bro. Like, I get your parents, especially your mama, being worried about you, and I get your dad being worried about your sister. Like, you gonna be all right. Like, I feel like that now. Like, my girls, when we went to Florida, they didn't want to stay. Like, my boys okay. Like, they good down there. My girls, they want to be underneath their dad, and I was worried about them more than anything too. So it's like, I get it.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
I get it.
So let me ask you: you think your mom
No
feels the same way about you?
Me.
Do you see your mom in anxiety moments or anything like that?
Oh no, she's definitely anxious. She anxious now.
But your sister's mom.
Oh,
you don't.
I don't know. I don't know her as well.
It's okay.
So I would assume so. But I mean,
I think as a girl's mom, you do have anxiety for certain things, but not the same level of anxiety if you are a boy's mom.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I see it more as like some type of understanding for the same for if it was you and your daughter or him and his son. I see it sounds like it's more understanding because it's like I know where you're gonna go through because I'm more than likely been through it. You know what I mean? And when it comes to the other side, it's like I don't know because it's not. I haven't been through it. That ain't me. You know what I mean? So if my mom was seeing me, she like, yo, she can't help but see all of the news and how it is for young black kids nowadays. You got to fight the police. You got to fight each other. You got to fight statistics. You got to fight all these other things. So she adding all that up while still trying to think of me and how I am when I leave out.
Right. Right. I understand that.
Yes, that's her on that. And then my daddy, he just trying to make sure what all he did don't live off and go back to his daughter. You know what I mean?
Makes
so it's
sense.
like,
I get it, because we went the first time my mom went up to Alabama. I had a whole bunch of people rush me for an autograph. My mom was ready to fight. Like she put up a dude. Yeah, bro, she was here with it. Like, hold on, what's going on? Like,
Trent, man, just hold up now.
Yeah, like that. And she's never been outside of Pensacola, like on a trip like that. She's never, like, we went down to LSU. That was cool, but her first time going to Bama, you know, that was different. Like, the fans are different.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing else but college football down here.
Like,
I love it.
Just agreed.
Okay, all right.
I'm just
saying for the state, we don't have.
There was the.
Oh, she had her Auburn came out like that.
No, I just said, yep.
Y'all crazy too.
Yep.
Yeah, I see what you mean. That yelp is so.
Yeah, that yelp, like,
yep. Don't put the P like that. Don't say P that strong.
Yeah, Mom Deuce is ready to fight, and I tell that story all the time, and people they be want to hear that story.
But you Trent Richardson though.
Yeah, but at the time, I'm not Trent Richardson to her. I'm Trenton to her.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You her son.
And
too many folks trying to run up too fast.
Yeah, so she gonna protect like any parent would, their child. But
so how did you coach her through that? Like what did you do to make her feel comfortable and try to understand what was going on?
Or did she ever?
You know what? She had to see it for herself. Like, like, nah, Mom, they just want my autograph. And they were telling her at the same time. They saying it to her. And I'm actually looking back, laughing and looking at the situation. Like, no, Miss Richardson, we just want your son autograph. And y'all want my son to do what? Like, what? Like, she's still trying to fight at the same time. So it was just like, it was funny and it was fun to see, like, and it was a blessing to me to see my mom get out of Pensacola and to see the blessings that that I've been blessed with, as a son of hers. And so I looked at it like that, and I still do. So I cherish that moment. That moment gonna always stick with me because my mom didn't realize or didn't even know what was going on or what was going to happen with her child as an athlete, as somebody that's going to be in the light all the time. And coming out of Pensacola, like that was tough, and for my mom, like, you got to think about this. My mom went through a situation where her child couldn't walk for 2 years. And for her not to be able to help me, I had to lay on the couch for 2 years in a row. And I had my first child in between that time. Like, they got shot at over something that wasn't about me and just got caught in the fire. Like, you know how scary that is for a parent, especially for the baby boy too, for any parent. But like, that's scary.
Wow.
I heard in that little piece of your story that humans, we're very creative. We're smart creatures.
Mm-hmm.
For you to be down 2 years in a row and still find a way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We have some true brain power when we want to use it.
And so, and I give shouts out to my mom with that too, right? So what my mom did, she got me hired at where she was working at, and she surrounded me around guys that was in work release, that was in prison, and they would tell me stories about what they did to get in there, what I shouldn't do. That night I got shot at, and I had just left work and chilling at home and all this other stuff. Like, they knew the next morning when I came into work, and they was on my tail. My mom ain't even had to say nothing. They say in jail you hear everything way before the streets hear. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But so that was a blessing for me to be around that culture of folks to sit there and say, hey, you don't want to end up like us. So my mom didn't even trust me to be around that. To, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was thinking different. Like, I couldn't walk, just had a child, all this other stuff was going on that I didn't have no business being around. I wasn't raised that way, you know, but outside our household, I was another person. And so the next day I go in to work, like, bro, I'm in the corner. Like, I'm bagged up in the corner and they on my tail. They on me hard. Like, and they were just like, bro, you right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They telling me like, bro, you supposed to be out here working for this next year. We want you to have 2,000 yards. You got a little girl now. Like, what's going on? Like, what are you doing? Like, you work with us. You see us around here every day. Like, you don't want to be a number. Like, I mean, like 0875 PO. Like, you don't want to be that. Like, your name is Trent. Your name ain't cellmate XYZ. Like, that ain't your name.
7 numbers.
Like, you don't want that type of smoke. Like, that ain't the smoke that you want. And it's like they used to, and I use this all the time. He used to get in trouble. It's hard as hell to get out of.
Mm-hmm.
And they would sit there and tell you all the time too. Bullet ain't got no name on. Man, I'm working with guys that rob banks. Like we see that stuff on movies. Like, ain't nobody just going to rob no bank.
Yeah. For the getaway car.
Yeah, like, come on, like, drive.
Ain't no dead prisoners.
Yeah, like but like I said, shouts out to my mom, bro, like, cause she surrounded me around a group of people that, you know, been through it, done it, and was talented and something. I was watching a video the other day, bro, and it blew me. It was guys in jail, and it was on Instagram going viral. They was flipping, like they had a whole flip factor in the prison.
Like tumbling?
Bro, they was like gymnastics. They was doing all of that. Like, I'm talking about going. I'm like, bro, look at all this talent. Like, look at this. This is wasted. And everybody don't have the same situation. I get it. And everybody, you know, it's a lot of folks that get blamed for something or take the rap for somebody who, you know what I'm saying? I get that. Yeah. But you sit there and think about all that time, like it's a waste. And I get it. We all got our own story and got our own lane, but man, listen, let's not make this harder than what it's supposed to be. And so, man, listen, it's different, man. But my mom put me in a situation to where she made me grow up, and she was always looking after me. And I think,
see, and right there, Trent, you said your mom was looking after you. Them guys in that prison system didn't have that. A lot of them don't have the guidance to be able to go do certain things. Like you said, they had Olympics in there. A lot of them don't have guidance. So that's the issue. A lot of the issue with a lot of kids, man. They ain't got guidance. I had my father, who from day one put his damn foot on my neck and told me this ain't it. This ain't the route. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like a lot of people don't have that. And even some have guidance and just want to act out and be street because of who they see on TV, and then they end up getting the Super Bowl number time put on them, and all of a sudden, man, I don't want to do that. So it's a slippery slope at the same time.
Yeah. That was a question I was going to ask, and anybody can actually answer that. You know, I was listening to Trent's story. He was talking about, I'm going to call it the village. Mm-hmm. You know, because although we have parents, sometimes our kids, they learn it better from someone else.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm with Reggie. Not all the kids don't have that. But is there somebody along their journey of life that will kind of help guide them or steer them in the direction in which they need to go? That's the first question. Then the second question is, when is it too late?
All right, so
go for it, Reggie.
I want to say, at some point, everybody has somebody to guide them, but it's up to you as a person to notice it.
You took the word out of my mouth.
And a lot of the times, people don't want to notice it. You know, so that's what I would say on that first question.
I ain't got nothing. He was gonna say. He said exactly what I was gonna say. Because it's a lot of folks. You more than likely either have. You probably have more than one come to you in probably the same way, and you chose not to either listen or you went to follow, and you ignored it.
Hello.
For me, it took situations for me, and I had a couple guys sit there and pull me out of the car or tell me like, "Hey, this is not what we're gonna do." And when they wasn't around, that made me think about the next time I got in the car with that group of people. But when you're talking about guidance can be perceived in all type of different ways. So you got to just watch what you take in.
Because guidance can be voluntary and involuntary.
Yeah.
Like how you said with your guys, they took you out. You didn't really have a choice at that matter. But then when you was faced with the same decision, now you do. And that guidance was there to help you make those decisions.
Yeah, and even at that time, and I've never talked to my mom about this, right? I don't even know do she know what she was doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, she did that, but I don't know if she actually know what she was doing and blessing me with guys that's been around and that's done that. And like even in the neighborhood I grew up in, you know, my mom kept us away from a lot of stuff. She put me in sports to make sure that we didn't get in trouble, to stay out the streets. And that's the first thing she did to look out for us. And so, you know, with having that, like my mom would tell you all the time, like I didn't know my kids was gonna be good at sports. Like I was just trying to make sure that they stayed out the streets.
Well, they got you in their blood. So just saying.
No,
be good in some type of physical.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about my mom. Like she didn't know we was gonna be good at sports. She just put us in sports because to keep us out of trouble. You know, and really my god brother came over there and said, "God, mama, they need to come over here and play football. This is what we doing." And if it wasn't for him showing us the park, showing us and working with us every night. And it's crazy because as I talk about my god brother, like his son got killed a couple of years ago. And I'm talking about straight A student, act exactly like TJ. TJ is a younger version of him. Don't say much, very respectful, coming home for 4th of July. Yeah, this story was everywhere. Coming home for 4th of July, and the kid ain't been home 4 to 6 hours to see his mom, and you know, hanging out with some friends. Got caught on the misfire for somebody else mistaking him for somebody else. The kid got hit 13 times. And little we know, and as we know, from the hood that we grew up in, he was never in that, you know, that space, that place. But I mean, his dad grew up with same people.
You know, being in the school system, I've learned that the kids come with the best they got. If their parents knew better, they would send better. You know, and that goes back to that question I asked earlier about that village, because when you find a child who you know is not making the right decision, then I feel like those who have gone through, going back, Reggie, this is that pyramid I was talking about. You've already been through that experience, so pull them up, teach them. You know, and go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, because like Because like I always said, I would never want to come back and coach football after playing in the league. But if I think I want to go back and coach my high school for that very reason, because I saw how my high school coach did some of my high school teammates. And that was some of the lamest shit I ever seen. Like, it was guys that was just as talented as I was, but they threw them to the wayside because just because they was messing up just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And on the inside, that hurt me because, like, I don't see why y'all doing that. Like, y'all can pull them up. Like, my high school, the biggest school in the state of Alabama. So why don't you help these kids out, give them opportunity? Yeah, that might mess up, but that's the part of being young. You messed up as an adult.
Yes.
So, like, get the kids a chance, man. We not perfect. I wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't like how coaches in general do that, or even the school system, or some kids just because of how they grew up. Like, that's all you know. Like, some of my teammates in Alabama told me, like, Reggie, being around bad for so long, it seemed good to me. It seemed good to them.
Mm.
So how can you fault a kid for not knowing? You don't know what you don't know.
Right.
But that's the job as like a teacher, to teach the kid or help the kid understand, or even the coaches. You're supposed to help the kid understand this is a great path for you. I'm sorry. Like you're supposed to help the kid understand, like, this is the path for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't go down this path. Like, this path, I went down it and it didn't work. Try this and see how it work out for you. Or create your own path. Sometimes you gotta take your machete and chop up the trees and everything for you to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I was fortunate. I'm the youngest of 7. Like, one of these days I'll be able to get on here and tell you about my oldest brother, but one day I probably won't. Or I will or I won't. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
my second oldest brother, my sister, dropped out of high school.
Mm.
They went back and got their GED. I'm proud of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brother closest to me won Mr. Basketball at Alabama. My brother before then, like I was the first one to graduate from a major university. They graduated from like a community college or something like that. But I was the first one to graduate, and I'm number 7. You know what I'm saying? I learned from their mistakes.
Right.
I was fortunate to have a parent to, like my dad, which is not their dad. You know, my mom was married before she got with my dad, but like he helped me realize what they did wrong and for me to go on a different path. So there's a reason why somebody has to take the bullets. Like, my dad is a convicted felon. Like, a lot of people don't know that. And like, I love my dad to death. He raised me the best way he could, the way his dad raised him. My mama raised me the best way she could, her mom and dad raised her.
That's right.
So like, I don't fault my parents for that. They know what they knew what they knew at that time to teach me. And it's my job to be able to differentiate from right and wrong. You see what I'm saying? So,
I agree.
like, I can't stand when some teachers, that's why I'm going to say teachers, because that's what they are, coaches, educators, teachers, to throw away kids, man. I can't stand that.
I agree. I'm probably one of the biggest advocates in my school. I mean, I have a lot of great
and
teachers.
You can tell them kids love you, Miss Johnson. You keep doing what you're doing, baby.
I appreciate
we love
you.
what you're doing.
I appreciate
We love that,
you.
girl. We love it.
I appreciate you. You know, and it's and I think that grew me as a professional as well, though, Reggie. You know, looking at kids and opportunities, that there are opportunities I've had some of my kids didn't have. You know, and using that as a pillar to my profession has really grown me to become a better educator. But I think it also grew me, and I became a better mom to my own kids. And which is why, you know, my daughter right now, she's in Montgomery. She's 25 and she is at Alabama State picking up her master's in her occupational therapy. My son is in Huntsville with his dad, getting his life together. And then I got the youngest one still in high school playing volleyball. You know, and I think with all of that, all those experiences, the kids, whether it's conflict, right or wrong, doing right, making AB on the road, keeping the room clean, getting a job at 16, you know, that's part of life. That's where you see your children grow. That's the whole point. And you support them. And I think the one thing I like what you said, you had that support factor regardless of what your parents experienced. And I do try to tell the kids that I teach or in my school, their parents' life does not have to be their life. You know, I try to keep anybody, you know, don't dwell on what someone else's experience and exposures have been and place them. What you do is take that as a lesson and learn from it.
Well, the biggest thing I've always learned, and I always say this, man, when you're talking about your kids, I'd say any kids, right? If I'm coaching the team, if I'm a barber, if I'm a teacher, if I'm at any authority to sit there and say that these kids follow me, or these kids look up to me, or I'm a part of these kids' life or their village, kids are a redemption of you. Everything I didn't have, everything I wanted, not everything I needed, but everything I wanted, my kids got. Because everything I needed, my mom provided for us, regardless. She made it a way. She found the way between my mom and my grandma. They made it happen.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
But as far as having, wanting, and needing too, my kids got that plus more, and they're very privileged. And I was privileged from what my mom had. You get what I'm saying? Like man, listen, it's a lot of stuff that I couldn't do that my dad did, and I don't know what my dad had made it to the Olympics in boxing.
Oh, that's hard.
Got shot, but he made it that far. Like that's big.
Yeah, that's hard.
For me, I probably couldn't do that, but you gotta be a little different, a little crazy to be getting in the head all the time. And,
hey, yeah, more than just look crazy.
Fighting over 30 seconds.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, just chilling.
You got to be in a different shape. But it's a lot of stuff that like my mom did. Work 3 jobs. Have lupus. You know, go through all that. You know, she just got a surgery on her knee the other day. It's a lot of stuff like from generations. Like it's getting better. It's a 2.0. It's a redemption of the ones that came before us, and that's why I think that we I don't want to say we forget, but we don't cherish those moments that like, hey, our ancestors went through this.
Oh man,
it's okay to go through this. It's okay to fail. It's okay to miss the shot. And if we do, what are we going to do, and how are we going to learn from that?
Well, I'm so glad you said that, man. Like, as a black kid, sometimes they tell us that we can't fail, you know, which is true to a certain extent. Well, I'm so glad you said that, Trent. It's okay to fail, man. My phone ain't mean to mess up your race.
You good, man. We have had a great Friday, man. Ms. Johnson filled in for this week. Hopefully we can get Reggie back.
I hope I did a good job.
Oh no, you after the week you had, you gotta come back when I'm in there now. You can't do that.
I'm coming just for you. I'll be here.
Yeah,
I'll be here, Reggie. I do owe you that.
No, because I gotta say this because like you have gave us questions that we wouldn't ask ourselves as men. You know what I'm saying? You coming from a different perspective. So I appreciate the things that you said to us this week. So
you're so welcome. You guys are awesome. Thank you for having me.
Nephew here with us all the time, man. From the Joe Liger Show, Mr. Entanglement himself. And you got Mr. 2-time national champion, Super Bowl winner, my favorite co-host, y'all favorite co-host, Reggie. Ragland. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend, y'all. Listen, this is the Ropes with TR3. Y'all can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Spotify, Bama Insider. If y'all missed the shows, hit that Spotify real quick or YouTube. And y'all can find us on the Ropes with TR3, man. See y'all next week, man.
Have a great weekend.
FM Cordova, 1260 AM, WYDE, 93.7 WDJC FM HD3 Birmingham, and 95.3 W237 EK Birmingham.
The US and Europe work on AI regulations, and a SpaceX flight splashes down in the Gulf. This is Josh with your Crawford Media News.
Copy 200 and brace for splashdown. AX2 is
A private flight carrying 2 Saudi astronauts and other passengers returned to Earth late Tuesday night after a 9-day trip to the International Space Station. The SpaceX capsule carrying the 4 parachuted into the Gulf of Mexico, just off the Florida Panhandle, 12 hours after undocking from the orbital lab. The Saudi government picked up the multi-million-dollar tab for its 2 astronauts. And also a Knoxville, Tennessee businessman who started a race car team, John Schaffner, paid his own way to the space station. Ticket holders were accompanied by retired NASA astronaut Peggy Whitson, who now works for the Houston company that chartered the flight, Axiom Space. The group rocketed into orbit last week on Axiom's second chartered flight to the space station. The company plans to send up more clients by year's end. And from the AP, the United States and Europe are drawing up a voluntary code of conduct for artificial intelligence, a top EU official said on Wednesday, as the developing technology triggers warnings about the risks it poses to humanity and growing calls for regulation. The voluntary code would bridge the gap while the 27-nation EU works on groundbreaking AI rules that won't